The popular gaming platform Roblox attracts over billions of users across the world. Now, many of those are young children.
Yeah, the company is now being sued by the US state of Louisiana, claiming that the site has failed to protect children from online predators. For more, we're joined by eSafety Commissioner Julie Inman-Grant from the Gold Coast. Good morning, Julie. This is a game that is targeted to kids. There are many kids who are addicted to it. What risks are they exposed to?
Well, Roblox is an interactive online gaming platform that has communications or chat functionality. And I'm at this conference on the Gold Coast with child sexual abuse investigators and regulators like me from all over the world. And we are concerned about platforms like Roblox that are designed for kids, which means they attract predators. So we've been in deep conversations with Roblox. We had some executives fly out last week, and we're meeting with them again in 2 weeks. And they've committed to me that they'll be putting in place some improvements to their safety features in response to our engagement under the Online Safety Act and our RES code.
Yeah, I think that we've seen in the press, though, that companies like the Roblox company and like Snapchat, stuff like that, say they're going to do these things and they might put in some things in place, but then criminals and people that have nefarious ideas still find loopholes. So just for people out there to know, so they can be aware of it, how are these criminals targeting children?
A lot of these platforms, and this will change with the social media minimum age bill, at least for social media platforms, are not using effective age assurance mechanisms. So teens can lie about their age, but in the case of this, which is developed for children, adults can lie about their age. Now, Roblox has put a trusted connections feature in place, which we think is a step in the right direction, so that over 18s cannot be talking to under 13s, for instance. But we still think more needs to be done. And this is why we're using our powers and through our codes and standards under the Online Safety Act to exact some very specific safety commitments from Roblox, and we're giving them specific timeframes in which to do that.
So on those safety commitments, Roblox is also adopting new security features using AI to scan for predatory language and age verification through those face scans. Should more websites be adopting these features, do you think?
Well, absolutely. Obviously in a privacy-preserving and enhancing way. But the problem with all of the platforms our kids are on today, they're what we call commingled. So there are adults intermingling with children all the time, and we don't always know who adults and kids are, but we know that these same platforms can target us with deadly precision when it comes to advertising. So it's really been a matter of lack of will rather than the technological way to be able to do this. And again, this will be changing with the social media minimum age bill. Once the social media companies start lifting their game around age assurance, it will be easier to get other kinds of platforms like messaging and gaming platforms to do the same. But as I said, we're in separate conversations with Roblox right now. I think it has a unique threat vectors that need to be plugged. And we need to make sure that these platforms where Australian kids are safer by design.
So do parents at home need to be aware of these online games that our children are playing? Because, and I guess, that some people say, well, there's parental settings. Are those parental settings enough?
Well, we do know that on a lot of these platforms, even where there are parental controls or screen time savers, they're not always being used. So I would recommend that parents go to esafety.gov.au. We've got an eSafety guide that will show parents where privacy settings and safety settings are on almost every social media game and platform that the kids are using. We've got a parent's guide about how to talk to your kids about being safe online. But what I would say is for really younger kids, I would just turn off the chat functionality or use the trusted connections for older teens that may be on Roblox so that you can block people of inappropriate age contacting them.
Yeah, are there also concerns about, kids being addicted to games like this?
Yeah, I mean, this is precisely why using some of the screen time features, I believe Roblox has recently implemented those last year. You can get them through, Google or Apple Screen Time as well. Also making sure that kids are using technology in open areas of the home, so you can see how they're actually reacting to the technology. While I haven't necessarily seen this on Roblox, a lot of interactive games are pretty rough and known for, again, the commingled groups where there can be online abuse and pretty coarse language that you wouldn't necessarily want your kids being exposed to on a regular basis. But we hold the keys in terms of how much time our kids spend online, and our website gives you lots of tips in terms of how to do that and set those guidelines, including through family safety agreements. And we know that when kids sit down and agree with their parents what time will be spent and when, it's more likely to be enforced.
So are there any other online games like this that you feel like Australian parents should be just aware of, that if their kids are on them, that they should just make sure they just check what's going on that platform?
Well, Minecraft is another really popular game, and it's used in schools. There's an education edition, and let me just say that there are some truly beneficial and fun things about it. I've got 13-year-old twins who've come back to me and said, "Mom, make sure that Roblox isn't captured in the social media thing, because we love it." But I can't bend the rules for them, so I've got to apply the rules. So again, if you go to the eSafety Guide, we just sent a formal warning to a little-known chat roulette app that pairs adults, strangers with children, called OmeTV. It looks like Omegle. It's trending at number 11 on the Apple iTunes Store because kids know about it, and once kids know about it, it goes viral. And then predators follow. Parents and police tend to be last. They're changing. New ones are popping up all the time. We're trying to keep that updated on our eSafety Guide. So if you're looking over your kid's shoulder and you see, an orange logo, most people know the white ghost on the yellow background is Snap. But you can search for the name of the app, game, or program that they might be playing. But you can also search according to logo.
Well, we need to keep our kids safe, don't we? So it's a pretty important issue. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Commissioner.
Great to see you.